Hello and welcome to the 109th installment of Raw and Score Trivia, the podcast hosted by the almighty, all-powerful and all-knowing Quizzard. I am the Quizzard, and it's actually true, I am all-knowing. I'll prove it. You are currently wearing red underwear. Check if you don't believe me. See? Told ya. I can even tell what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, wow, that's a funny joke that he's put in, but that's surely just a coincidence. No, I am the almighty Quizzard. I can see everyone's undies. It's a wonder that I get anything done with that power. I also have the power to detect cheating and will instantly punish it with 4 years bad luck, so don't even think about it. As always, we are scoring out of 35 points with 20 questions in the question round worth a point each, and an unbelievably stupidly hard trivia question worth 5 points, a bonus round which goes for 5 points, and a game that we play throughout the question round which is worth 5 points as well. This week, the game is Odd One Out. In this game, I'm going to give you 4 words, and I'm going to say 3 of those words throughout the question round. The one that I don't say is the odd one out. If you can tell me at the end of the question round which one was the odd one out, you get 5 points. Just to be clear, I can say this whenever. It doesn't need to be part of a question or an answer. I could just be having a nice chat, and I say the word that does still count. The 4 words you're listening for today are the word game, reach, rabbit, and leave. I'll say them again. Game, reach, rabbit, and leave. So, remember to listen for a word that I don't say out of the words game, reach, rabbit, and leave in the question round, which is starting now. Question 1. Bald, wedgetail, and sea are all types of what animal? Eagle. Question 2. How many stars make up the Big Dipper? There are 7 stars in the Big Dipper. Question 3. Which company overtook Apple to become the most valuable company in the world in 2024? Nvidia, which is apparently worth more than $4.8 trillion. For reference, the GDP of the whole of Australia is $1.7 trillion. That's insane, right? Question 4. What word can mean a type of bird and something used to lift extremely heavy objects? The word we're looking for there is crane. Question 5. In George Ezra's 2018 hit, he says he will be riding what? He'll be riding shotgun. George Ezra seems like the nicest, most fun dude in the world. George, let's be friends. Question 6. Zanzibar is an island that belongs to which African country? Tanzania. It's basically Africa's Bali. Everyone should definitely go there. Mainland Tanzania was even better. Okay. I said I'd stop talking about my Africa trip. But seriously, go to Tanzania and do a safari with ozone light tours. Okay, enough. Question 7. Which country uses the Union Jack as its entire flag? The United Kingdom. Unfortunately, England is not right there if you said that. Question 8. In a game of blackjack, what statistically is the best move to make if you are dealt an 11 against a dealer's 6? You would double down, and then you would get dealt an ace and the dealer would somehow find 21 and you'd lose twice as much money. That's my usual experience anyway. Question 9. In the film Up, how did Carl get his house to South America? He tied balloons to the top of his house so it would float there. He used roughly 15,000 balloons, and apparently to really lift a house that size, it would take around 20 million. So there's that movie ruined for you. Question 10. What two colours appear on the Austrian flag? Red and white. Question 11. What does it mean to be benevolent? Benevolent. It means to be kind, generous, or well-meaning. Remember, close enough is always good enough for definitions because I am such a benevolent trivia master. Question 12. Greenland was a colony of which country until 1981? Denmark. Question 13. Andy Irons and Kelly Slater are two of the best ever at which sport? Surfing. I've stood up on a surfboard for almost a whole second, so I'm pretty good too. Question 14. Moscow is the capital city of which country? Is it Moscow or Moscow? Anyway, the answer is Russia. Question 15. In what year did the United Kingdom officially leave the European Union in what was known as Brexit? That was in January 2020. It feels like so much longer ago to me. It's nice to have something surprisingly not long ago for once. Question 16. What does Michael Scott eat for lunch on The Office that makes him fall asleep? He eats a whole chicken pot pie. The boss falling asleep at work is better than a dog coming into a school. Question 17. Say Goodbye Hollywood, Rabbit Run, and No Apologies are all lesser known songs by which rapper? They are all by Eminem. Question 18. What icon do you press on the app TikTok to like a video? A heart icon. Question 19. What is the only breed of cat that frequently lives in groups? Lions. And question 20. On which continent would you find Moldova? Moldova is in Europe. Okay, that's it for the questions, but did you remember we're playing Odd One Out? I asked you to listen out for the words game, reach, rabbit, and leave for one that I didn't say. Lock in which one you think is the odd one out now. So, I did say game. I spoke about a game of blackjack. I did say leave. I asked when did the UK officially leave the EU. I did say rabbit. One of the Eminem songs was Rabbit Run. I did not say reach. Give yourself 5 points if you got that right. Okay, we'll be back in not too long with the stupidly hard trivia question and the bonus round of the episode. This week, the bonus round is alphabet aerobics. See you in a moment for that. We're back, and it's time for the question so hard it's worse for your health to answer one than it is to smoke an entire packet of cigarettes. The really hard trivia question. I've got a really hard question for you. You get 5 points if you can get this one right. Here it is. You might have heard of base jumping, but did you know that the word base in base jumping is an acronym? What does it stand for? So the word base in base jumping, what does it stand for? B-A-S-E. I thought it was just because they jump off of a base. Guess not. Is this one of the ones that everyone knows except me, and I'm going to feel very silly when everyone gets a high score this round? Possibly. B-A-S-E, maybe bad ass soaring excellently. That's got to be it. Lock in your answer. The answer is buildings, antennas, spans, and earth. Spans seems like a word they just chucked in there to make it an acronym that sounds actually cool. But if you're smarter than me and didn't realise that it didn't just mean jumping off a base of something, then give yourself 5 points. Moving straight on, we have the bonus round of the episode. This week, the bonus round is alphabet aerobics. In this game, I'm going to give you a letter of the alphabet, and I'm going to give you 10 categories. All you have to do is name something that belongs to each category that starts with the letter of the alphabet that I gave you. I'm not going to give you very much time for these. You get about 3 seconds, and as soon as I've started reading the next one, your time is up for the previous one. Obviously, you're the judge here. Just be honest. No making up words. You're going to have 10 questions, so each one is worth half a point here. And remember, it's easy to just count to 10 and halve it at the end. You don't have to use half a finger for every point you get. Okay, so the letters M, alphabet aerobics, starting now. Number 1, a pizza topping. Number 2, a horror movie. Number 3, a breed of dog. Number 4, something you shouldn't do on a first date. Number 5, something you can see right now. Number 6, a word that ends in the letters I-O-N. Number 7, a band. Number 8, something that wouldn't taste very good. Number 9, someone that is dead. And number 10, a word you would use to describe Donald Trump. And time is up. Oh, I bet we get some different answers for that last one, depending on what side of the political spectrum you're on. Did you go with magnificent or moronic? So remember to halve what you got there because it was 10 questions and they were half a point each. Add it to your total, and that is it for the scoring this episode. Don't forget to find me on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, wherever you can find me. Leave me a comment with your name and score, and I'll give you a shout out at the end of a show. This week I heard from Nadia and Rick, who scored a 20, a 16 and a 17. Laura and Joel worked together to score a 15. The Tarawood Propagators scored a 20, tying with the graphics department, who also scored a 20. That's another fight to the death. Pick a weapon, please. And Pat scored a 17. Thanks so much for listening. I'll see you next week with another episode of Raw and Score. Bye-bye.